Good morning, brother. Sewing and Crafting family, Angela Wolf here. And I've got a very exciting show for you today. Of course, as always. Do I say that every time? It's because every show is awesome. But today we have Laura Pifer, and I'm so excited to see what she's working on. So you've seen her before, but she's working with sequins today. I see you all rolling in. Say hi, say where you're from. Hey, Wolfpack, you're always here first. It makes my day. So, hey, by the way, we are live streaming on Brothers Sewing YouTube and Facebook pages. We can see all your comments. And of course, you can ask questions. So let's bring Laura up to the party. It's so great to see you, Laura.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. It's so nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Hi, everyone. I'm seeing all the comments come in.
They're all rolling in saying hi to you. I had somebody last week said, "Where's Laura?" I go, "She'll be here."
Oh,
they missed you.
Being here, so I'm glad to be back.
Wonderful. So I gave a little hint what you're working on today, and it's something that we all love to see. A little bit of bling?
Yes, especially this time of year. So I am going to show you guys how to make this cute little pouch purse, kind of for New Year's. You can see
that's cute.
It's very gloomy here today, so don't mind the gray vibe going on. But yeah, it's just that nice little sparkle. It's a little pouch purse, very easy to sew. And I think anyone can do it in probably less than an hour. And it doesn't require a lot of material.
Oh, we like that. We like that. Actually, I have a little bit of sparkles left from last week's project that I was working on. So I can't wait to see your bag because I might be able to snag one more little purse out of that.
Yes. And it's like you can make it as small, like there's a lot of trends right now with the smaller little purses, especially for New Year's. So if you just have like an 8 by 9 inch pieces, that's all you need.
Perfect. 8 by 9 inch. We can handle that.
Yes.
All right. So you take it away, Laura.
Okay. So we're going to swap over to the board and we'll go back and forth a little bit. So
okay.
I'll head over there.
Sounds good. I'll bring up her other screen here.
So I got my pieces laid out, and so this is a sequin material. It's not as, with the little shells that you usually get. So I kind of like sewing with something like this because you're not going to have as much problems. I do suggest a jeans needle, for example, if you're sewing with something like sequins, because it's heavy duty and you're less likely to have, breaks or anything like that. So we have a liner, which is like a nice little satin. If you want, you can add an interfacing, but that's up to you. I like these kind of slouchy, so I don't need too much stabilizer in there. You'll need a safety pin to weave through the little string. And then optional, you can use some D-rings for the sides so you can, alternate straps or anything like that. And this is just the strapping. So let's start the sewing process. What you'll do is you'll fold your pieces right sides together. And I'm doing one full piece for each, but you can do 2 liner, 2 exterior if you have like smaller scraps, This measures 8 inches by 18, but this is all on the blog, so you can even do 8 inches by 9, for example. And you can alternate all this. So I am placing right sides together on both pieces, and for the liner, you'll sew both sides, but you'll leave a 2 to 3 inch gap right here so we can pull the the right side out. And then for the exterior piece, you'll sew both sides. And again, if you have the bottom open, you'll want to sew that as well. So let's head over to the sewing machine and we will sew these pieces.
All right. Sounds good. While she's popping back the sewing machine, I saw Amanda asked, I did not make my hat. I actually bought it. I know. And Melody made the apron for me. I did not make that either. I can't take credit for any of it. So what needle, I think Marilyn wanted to know, did you say you used a denim jean needle, Laura?
Yes, the jeans needle. First, yeah, those are very, very good. I use those for pretty much everything.
Awesome. Okay, great. I thought that's what you said, but I was just double checking. Marilyn said her sound bleeped right when you said it. That's usually how it works, too.
Right. All right,
right.
I'm set up. So I got my little
We-
sewing space right here. I'm using my Brother SE 1900, and I'm just using a length of 3.0. So I got my right side, and I'm going to do a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Everyone can see good? Nice.
Yep.
And then we'll do the other side. Back stitch, just so you know, secure that. And then repeat for the liner. And again, remember to keep that 2-inch opening. And then we're going to square off the bottom. So now you have your little pouch. And what I do is you just kind of go to the bottom edge and then fold it. Almost like a little pointy square. And then I just stitch about 1 inch away all the way across. And that just gives you a nice little flat bottom for your purse without having to sew a whole new piece. Like a whole
That's nice. That's an easy way to box the corners, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, that's the proper term, box the corner. And then you repeat, and you'll repeat all this for the liner as well. So repeat for the other side. All right, and then you can clip these off, but I always check it first, you know, and make sure it. So see, pretty instantly squared off. All
That's
right,
cute.
so I finished the liner and stuff, so we don't have to go back and do all that. And then again, you'll want, this is a little liner piece, and on the side is that little opening right here.
Okay.
Now we have our main piece, and a thing that I'm not going to show you because it's just a little bit more time consuming, but you'll want to place 2 little eyelets in the center. You can see them right here. There's 2 little eyelets, and you can use eyelet pliers or they're the 2-part plier set, or you can use the buttonholes as well and just do little buttonholes right here. This will be for the little opening where you tie in the center. So I already did that, but yeah, use a little buttonhole. If you don't want to do the plier set, that's fine. So we have our sequin exterior and then our liner, and then you're going to
there's like a few people I love that idea though about the buttons. That's a great idea.
And you know what's cool about these machines? They have actually an eyelet. It's crazy. I just found this. They have a little eyelet right here. Can you see it? I guess
just barely.
Oh, okay. Here, let me move it a little bit. But if you look, there's a little eyelet, and it sews one for you.
That's even better.
Yeah, and then you'll probably want to use a stabilizer. I would use like even tissue paper if you had to when you did it on the sequin. But yeah, there's options. Buttonholes. I've used buttonholes as well. All right, so now we're going to go over there really quick, and then I can show you how to piece these 2 together.
That's wonderful. All right, well, she's swapping to her other. I'm reading all of your comments and questions. Great outfit too, Laura, by the way. Love your wrap. So I see some of you commenting what you're making as well. This is a great bag for New Year's, I'm thinking. So it's still early enough that we can still make it for New Year's Eve, which is even better.
All right. So I got my 2 pieces. Can you hear me all right?
We can hear you. It's just a little quieter, so just talk a little bit louder.
Oh, okay, I can even turn this a little bit. Is that better to hear?
Yeah, that's better.
All right, so you'll have your two pieces. So here's my sequin and here's the liner. And then you'll want to place your D-rings in here as well. So you're going to, you could actually stitch those really quick too, if you want to just keep them in place. And I'm just doing them right on the seam, kind of like that. Let me actually do that really quick. I'm going to just stitch them really quick there so that it doesn't fall out when we do that. So one sec, or you can come back over here.
We'll just follow you around your studio. That's even more fun.
I need your setup, Angela, where you just kind of come down to the next camera. I'm just throwing these D-rings into place so I don't have to worry about it when I'm stitching the liner and the exterior together. And it kind of keeps that metal out of the way. Now, this is optional on the blog. We actually just sew the straps right in. But if you want to change the strap, for example, I kind of like it. And it just looks a little bit more professional if you have hardware. So again, I'm just taking these D-rings right to the seam. And I'm making sure that seam is flat. And sewing it right in. There we go. Yeah, I actually made this poncho.
That's adorable.
With a blanket.
Did you do that on your blog, or was it on Brother Blog?
Yeah, this is on the Brother Blog. There's a poncho.
I knew I remembered.
Yeah. Now I'm going back. Excuse my stool. I have to push it out of the way.
That's okay.
Okay.
All right. There you go.
Yes. So let me get my scissors.
Zena said you did a nice impression of me.
Oh, what did I do?
Going to the other camera.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now we're going to take our exterior and fold it out so the wrong side is out, and then you're going to take your liner and then you're going to place that inside. And then you got your D-rings right here on the seam. Keep that in there and just be mindful of that. And then what you'll do is we're going to sew all the way around and enclose everything. All right. Headed back.
All right. Oh, thanks, Donna. It's a little apron. I've got so many sparkles around my office right now, Laura. It's insane.
Oh, I love it. I love that. Is that the apron with the Santa, the Mrs. Claus style?
Yes. One of my friends, one of the Wolfpack members sent it to me last year, and I just pulled it out because I almost forgot about it because I packed it away.
Oh, don't you love that? You're like, that was cute. Where is it?
I know. I looked everywhere, and it was underneath some jeans that I had saved from last year. So there you go.
Oh my goodness. I need to go through my sewing closets upstairs and just find like treasures.
Little treasures. Debbie says she loves it when you're on because you have the same machine.
Oh, I know, this is the best. And it's so quiet. And so my kids are loud. My family life is loud. It's nice to have a quiet sewing machine. You know what I mean? So again, we're just kind of sewing around the edge. There we go. All done with that. And then you can kind of clip those little spots. And then this is where this little insert in here comes in handy that we left open. You flip everything out right through here.
Do you ever have, you probably don't, Laura, but I do. Sometimes, depending on what fabric I'm working on, now that's a pretty soft fabric, but sometimes I'll leave a little opening to flip that and it's not big enough. And I'm just trying to get my little itsy bitsy fingers in there, or maybe my fingers aren't so itsy bitsy. That's the problem. And I can't get it turned right.
Yeah, that's, you know what? If you have really heavy fabric, you can't do this. You're right. You would have to almost, and then you start opening it wider and wider. And then you're like, why did I do that? You would almost have to put the liner, if the sequin's really heavy duty, you'll want to put the liner and then you'll have to fold it over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On the top. This is, yeah. So now you see your little pouch coming together.
Oh, that's perfect. Now, Laura, is that sequin fabric similar? Somebody was asking because I made this last week. Is it similar to this where you don't have to pick the sequins off? They're kind of like matted onto the fabric.
Yeah.
Is it the same?
Yeah. It's not heavy duty sequin. There's definitely some sort of light beading on it, but it's not your average sequin fabric.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so yours is a little bit different. It's so sparkly, though, because someone was asking, do you have to pick the sequins off in the seam allowance? But not if it's not like sequins, like a sequin gown, you don't have to. This fabric, you can sew right through it.
Do you do that? Do you pick the sequins off in the seam allowance if it's heavy duty sequins?
If it's real sequins, I do. And it's a pain. So I love this fabric that you can make a bag really fast and easy and just sew through it.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the one like Angela has. That's kind of what you want to look for with this one. I don't want to do the seam allowance. No.
The picking, because then you pick like one sequin and it's always on a chain and then the whole thing comes off and you're like, oh, that's...
I don't have time for that. I'm sure you don't either. Now you'll top stitch this little, edge right here. And typically I do a little pressing. And that's what I'm doing right now. I know, because I've done some sequins. I have another bag I can show you that I did. And just want to make sure y'all can see well. And we did, and I had some times where the needle was like, where it stops? It's like your machine, but I've actually sewn right through the sequins before. Is Angela there?
I am. I'm just watching your sparkles.
Aww.
Zena said this would make a great gift bag too. I agree.
Oh, yeah. You could put like cute little lotions or perfume. And it is really quick. I mean, once you do your first one, and now typically you want to take like a chopstick and push out all the corners. I'm being quick, Your
machine is quiet.
Yeah, this is my favorite. It's kind of one of those, once you have it, you don't want to change it up. Unless it's a dream machine. The brother dream machine. So I sewed all the way around. And you can already see it starting to form, and that just make its little shape. And then the next step would be you would sew all the way around here and here to make a casing for your little drawstring. But I don't know if we really have to do that. Do you guys want to do that, or are we good?
I think you should do it, because you know what? When you were holding that first bag up, I honestly did not realize it was this simple of a bag. It looks so, look at that.
Yeah.
That does not look like a simple bag. And so just by sewing that next stitch, you could just put your drawstring. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And doesn't that give it a little bit of just class to it? It's not just, now it's just a lame little, you do this and you add that little oomph to it. You know what I mean? So yeah, all you do, and now if you want to mark it, you can. I just am gonna freehand it. You could even mark it in here if you want with some tailor's chalk, the line. But yeah, let's start right here. I did this one a little bit farther up. That one, the one I just showed you, these were a little bit more down. But on the blog, I did it more up, and that still looks really cute.
So I'll make sure I put, because you have this on the Brother blog, right?
Yeah. And you know what's cute? The Brother blog one has fringe at the bottom.
Oh.
Yeah. It's really,
cute.
really cute.
So if you all don't know how to get to the Brother blog, my head's falling. Go to brothersews.com, scroll down to the bottom, and there's the blog for the sewing and the crafting side.
All right. Let me clip these threads. Okay. And then you'll do the one down here. So we're going to do that. Make sure that the liner seams are kind of straight, you know, inside. Yeah. I'm kind of sewing on an angle.
I know. Don't you love doing the live shows? I always laugh when everyone's like, that was crooked. I'm like, we're leaning over a camera, around a camera.
That's what I was just thinking. I was like, it's crooked. Oh, thank you for appreciating this skill right here. And then you're just sewing the other line. For the other one, the main one, I did a metallic thread, so you really couldn't see the stitches. So that's a nice little addition.
Oh, I never thought about this. Marcia said she bought a top and it had sequins on, or no, had sequins that they did not take the sequins out of the seam allowance and wore the top, and it was very uncomfortable. I never even thought about that. That'd be scratchy.
Yeah, I've never thought of that. I'm not a fan of wearing sequins unless there's a liner. Huh?
Oh yeah, it would be very itchy.
Yeah, they are itchy. I've made a lot of fun with printed or beaded garments before, and then when you wear them, you're just like, this is itchy. You know, I'm not wearing this now. It always looks cute till you try it on.
I made, let's see if I'll grab them. These are so cute, Laura. You'll love them. Speaking of sequins, last week I made these little skirts for my nieces. They're twins.
Oh, my goodness.
Isn't that fun? It reminds me of one of your skirts because you always do those like kind of the circle skirts.
That is so cute.
But again,
the
fabric, and it matches the little handbags. Made both of them in 30 minutes. Great, easy to do. It's on YouTube. But this stuff's itchy though. And what you just said, the girls won't wear it if it's itchy. So I put a piece of knit underneath to go against their skin.
That is such a great idea. That is so cute. I want one of those for myself.
If I have enough fabric, I'll make you one.
Oh, so that's on your blog or YouTube, you said?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Oh, that's cute. Do they love that? Have you given it to them yet?
They don't know yet. I made 2 of them, and I'm bringing them to them for Christmas.
Oh, you're the best aunt. Isn't it so fun to sew for girls?
It is.
Like little girls, you're like, oh. But yeah, so now I like the little purse you added to it. That's cute. So now you'll have this, and then you just get your safety pin, and you can pull it through your little string. I had to actually use pliers though, because the eyelets are pretty small. So I had to squeeze them with the pliers or it wouldn't fit through. So if you don't have super small safety pins, you might have to do that.
Hey, Laura, on your one with the fringe, Kathy wants to know, was the fringe made out of the same material as the purse, or did you use different for your fringe? Was it like a...
It was a fringe just that you buy like the trim. I wonder if I have it. I wish I had that. I think I sent it in because they wanted photos. Oh, it's kind of like a not this pink though.
Oh, look at that.
It's just a fringe like that, but it was black and it hung. It was really cute. It hung right below.
I remember that bag.
Yeah, remember we did it for our New Year's project.
Yes, that was really, really cute.
That we did together as a brother ambassadors.
Yeah, so if you guys want to find some really great blog posts, if you haven't gone through there, was that I think that was 3 years ago. The header photos on the blog for that says New Year's Eve, and there was I want to say 8 projects from home deck to garments.
Yeah.
Yes. That was fun.
Look how easy this is. I'm just weaving this through. And then there, look at, see, it's already forming.
Oh, look at it.
Yeah. And then let me just tie this. Let's grab this and if you have a heavier duty outside, it'll sit a lot wet. It'll just have more form. You know what I mean? But like someone said, this is a cute little gift bag idea. And you can put some cute little things in there for someone special.
I love that. I always have like little candles or little I got a great deal on these little texting gloves. Those make such great gifts for, just a quick gift. But by themselves, they're kind of boring. So these little bags, I love your bag. I think that if you made a couple of those, that would make a great way to give them the gift and they can use it.
And then if they don't want the little front, you can tie that. And if they don't want that, you just have the little, where's mine now?
Wow.
So that was it. And this one's a little bigger.
That's cute.
And then then you can add the straps. You can add a little swivel hook, and make your own strap. I just made this really quick just to match because I went to a wedding. And this one I did use stabilizer in, so you could tell that you might want to do that if your material is slouchy, just a medium weight one, nothing crazy. But yeah, cute little gifts for.
Oh my gosh.
You could add a little candle, texting gloves, and then they get this little fun side gift bag with it that acts as a purse. You know what I mean?
Adorable bag. I'm reading all the comments. I get the best job ever reading everybody's comments. Everyone's like, this project is so much fun. And look at how long that took. You could make a couple of those so quickly.
Yeah. And once I did the first one and got that kind of out of the way, you're like,
Right.
So yeah, that's it.
Very fun, Laura. Very fun. So the cape that you're wearing is also on the blog. I do remember that. It reminds me kind of this skirt. Because isn't it kind of like the except it's on your head.
Where it's like a square and you just basically sew a hole in the center. And then I added the little turtleneck, obviously.
It looks so nice.
Thank you.
So nice. I love it. All right. Any questions for Laura? Everyone, by the way, you'll have to go back and read the comments. You're getting a lot of love here. They're like, we've missed Laura.
Oh, I know. I'm coming on more. I have another one with you in January too.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Oh, thanks. Crafting with Marilyn.
Fun project. They're saying so cute.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I hope you guys do it. Like I said, it's cute for you. You can use it for New Year's as a little side bag. Just add your little sparkles there. And the one on the blog is really cute. Like I said, there's a fringe. I wanted some metallic fringe and you have it hanging, but it's like a little disco bag, a little disco bag.
A little disco bag. It's perfect. It's perfect. As long as it can fit your lip gloss and your phone, you're perfect.
That's all you need. That's right. And if you wanted to, you could always add one of those little snaps. You know what I mean? The little metallic snaps right in the center if you want, just so you don't lose anything.
So many different options. Hey, Ellen, can you watch the replay? Yes, you can. And you're on Facebook. So the best way on Facebook is to share this to your page, and then it's easy to find. You can always come back to Brother Sews and go to Brother Sews YouTube and put it on your big screen, and you can binge watch all weekend all the past At Your Side Virtualies.
Yes.
And I'm going to bring up, make sure I have this. Is this? Hold on. I have your website somewhere. There you are. For those of you that are new to the show and maybe haven't met Laura before, she's got a fantastic Instagram. Love seeing what she works on and a lot of projects on her blog. So I have Brother Sews down below. You can see that. That's where you can go find your local brother dealer. There are still some fabulous deals for you before the end of the year. Don't miss out on those. I think they still have 0% financing right now too. So if you're trying to add something fabulous to your list, and then there's Trash Ticket Tour, that is her website, and AngelaWolf.com. If you're looking for any of us, that's where you find us. Everyone's saying, thank you, thank you. You're so welcome.
You're welcome. I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad to see Angela. It's so nice.
It's fabulous. So, Laura, I can hardly wait to see what you're working on in January. In the meantime, I'm going to see what you're working on Instagram. Are you going to be traveling at all for the holidays? Because we have a massive storm coming on Thursday, and I'm trying to figure out how I can get out of here on Wednesday to miss the storm on Thursday.
Smart. We were thinking like of going somewhere, but our kids are still little and they like that magic of being at home and, waking up to their gifts. But I would like to actually. I think we wanted to go somewhere warm and sunny, like even if it was Mexico or Florida, but it's kind of hard. We weren't able to book that in time.
Well, at least you're in Atlanta. You're going to have a lot more warmth. If you'd like to have snow, Laura, just come on up here. The boys can play in the backyard.
I know. I'm like, why don't we just go visit Angela for Christmas? Throw them in the space. You have so much room. We could sleep on our air mattresses. I would love it.
I hate to tell you, though, if you come during the holidays, anybody that comes here has to help clean what's on either side of these cameras.
Oh, yeah. See, I would have fun. They wouldn't. There'd be like fabric. See, I would love it. Like, this is cute. This is cute.
Yes. Well, Laura, thank you for another great project. I can't wait to see what you're doing, and I will look forward to January. And everyone, thank you for watching. Brother, thanks for letting us take over your page. It's our favorite thing to do. And until next time, Laura, I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You too. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy
All right.
holidays.
Bye, everyone. We still have more live shows this week, tomorrow on my page, and then Thursday here on Brother. I'll be showing you how to make little gift bags, although I'm not sure how we're going to be able to top the one that you just showed.
Oh,
I'm working on a wine bag.
Hey, that's cute too. That's kind of similar to this process.
It is.
If you think about it. So maybe, it'd be cute if you found a little wine, the little tiny ones, and stuck it in.
There you go. Yeah, it is very similar to what you just did. I used ribbon on the top.
Oh, that's cute. I love that. That's a great idea.
Just something to do with your scraps.
A
little more glamour.
One of those too. That's on my list.
All right. Well, take care and bye, everyone. Thank you.